to talk about some Love After Lockup updates. First, starting off with Courtney. So I'm sure a lot of you guys may remember, but a few months ago I made a video talking about Courtney and her boyfriend Chris, who is the baby daddy of her most recent baby. And I had someone reach out to me who is close to this situation, who had been friends with both of them at one point, and they had told me a lot about Courtney and Chris. They claimed that at one point Courtney had methamphetamine allegedly found in her purse by her boyfriend when she was like 6 months pregnant, and then her boyfriend ended up going to jail. She gave birth to the baby alone, and it was just a lot. I saw this post that Courtney had posted on her Instagram where she posted a picture with her and her baby, and someone said, I got a question if you can answer or if you want to, but are you living by your mom now for extra support, or are you doing this all alone? It's definitely not easy. And she said, all on my own. Well, this source ended up spilling some tea about Courtney's current situation, and apparently, allegedly, when Courtney gave birth, that the baby did end up testing positive for drugs, and because of that, I guess CPS got involved. Due to that, CPS has been very involved with Courtney since she gave birth. Apparently, she has to take drug tests all the time. They did make her go to a rehab. They said if you want to have any chances of keeping your baby, then you have to go to a rehab. And she is able to keep her baby with her at this time as long as she follows all the rules from CPS. And she's currently staying at a rehab right now. And I guess her boyfriend and baby daddy Chris, I was told, is currently out of jail, but he's at a rehab. I'm not sure if it's like one of those rehabs, you know, because sometimes they have those rehabs that are like half prison, half rehab, kind of like what we saw Louis stay in at one point. It's like one step out of prison where you're still having to follow a lot of rules and you don't have a lot of freedoms. I'm not sure if that's the type of rehab he's in, but that's what I'm assuming, because what I was told is he still hasn't been able to meet the baby at this time because they will not let him leave due to him being a runner in the past. There's been so many court dates where he would just not show up, and a lot of times the judge would not want to give him bonds because he was scared he was going to run because he had so many warrants and ran so many times in the past. So they have not let him leave to go meet his baby at this time. Also, there's one other thing I have to clear up. So in my last video, when I was looking up Courtney's boyfriend, I came across this thing that said he was like 56 years old or somewhere close to that. And I guess my source ended up watching the video and they're like, no, Chris is actually 30. So I guess Chris actually has a father with the same name. He's a junior. So I found his father's name, who was 56, in an article. So Chris is actually 30, not 56. I just had to clear that up. But yeah, I will definitely try to get more information from this person. I'm waiting on a response, and I'll fill you guys in on more details as soon as I hear them. And now let's talk about Daonte. So Daonte had a hearing on May 6th for this restraining order that his baby mama Addie filed against him, and he shared an update. He said now that that complete waste of time is done and over with and dismissed, it's time to get back to laser focused on the main priority. So he revealed that he ended up going to this court date. He ended up traveling out there, and I guess apparently Addie was there with her boyfriend, and the judge ended up dismissing the charges because Daonte brought the receipts. So Daonte told the judge, look, literally after she filed for this restraining order claiming she was fearful for her life, literally a few days after that, she reached out to me. I guess she didn't call Daonte directly, but she had a friend call her and she talked to Daonte from her friend's phone. I'm sure she probably thought, oh, as long as I don't call from my phone, I'll be okay. But if you have a restraining order against that person's not supposed to reach out to you at all. They're not supposed to be trying to contact you through other people, and you're not supposed to do that to the same person. And I feel like she should have known better, because Daonte leaked some of her phone calls when they were beefing hardcore, where she admitted to using cocaine and other stuff. So she should have known better that he could have possibly recorded her phone call, and that's exactly what he ended up doing. I guess he recorded the phone call, he played it in front of the judge, and he said, look, she called me from her friend's phone. And I guess Addie called him, and this is right after her dog Chanel went missing, and she was telling Daonte about the dog, and the judge was like, okay, I'm done. That's enough for me. And he ended up throwing up the case over that evidence that Daonte presented to him. They do have a custody hearing at the beginning of June. I believe it's June 6th. So I'll definitely keep you guys updated on what happens with that. Now let's talk about Ashley. So I just talked about her revealing the other day that her and her man had broken up. I'm not sure if they have gotten back together at this point, but there's a few other posts that she posted after I made my video that I wanted to share. So she said, I hope y'all realize that same girl that he was cheating on me with the whole time, I was pregnant, that he abandoned me for that. Just let me know that he bought her a ring and all kinds of stuff and asked her to marry him. This broke bum ass homeless mofo ain't got shit for him. Effing self was literally just used me to get him promoted, to get him out there the moment he got 10,000 views because of me. He's on Facebook bragging about it. He's lame as F. He wouldn't have any of those views without me. And after we break up, he's going to watch those views or never going to come back. It was only because we were going through a effing breakup. He's effing weird. He's effing sick. And I deleted our video off of all platforms and all music online stores. He has no right to any of those. He has no rights to nothing. He needs to delete my videos off his page right now. The next thing you know, she made a few more posts going off on him, and then she revealed that she went and checked herself into a mental hospital. She said, I had forgiven that man for everything and was ready to move forward. We just kept breaking up and he could never get it right. My heart was so broken and shattered. Everything will be okay. I'm strong, I'm beautiful, and I can do this. I almost relapsed tonight, walking into a mental health place to get the help I need. And I mean, if he's pushing you to the point that you got to go to a mental health place, then maybe this is not for you. I think maybe Ashley just needs to be alone for a little bit and figure out what she needs to do to love herself so she can feel whole enough to where she doesn't feel like she needs to have another person by her side or put up with this kind of BS to be happy. Like, I saw somebody comment in her live when she was crying the other day that no one was coming to save her, and I think that's pretty well said. At the end of the day, you got to focus on yourself and saving yourself before you can try to save somebody else. But that's it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think about everything in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching.